as the presidential pledge to have every sub-county with a seed secondary school. Here we are at St. Joseph's Buhara Seed Secondary School, located in Buhara Subcounty, Ndogwa East, Kabale District. Let's tour around Buhara Secondary School.
In 2007, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, pledged to build a secondary school in every sub-county as part of universal secondary education program to increase access to secondary school education. In 2017, the government of Uganda partnered with the World Bank to establish seed secondary schools over Uganda. Today, we visited St. Joseph's Buhara Seed Secondary School located in Buhara Subcounty, Buhara Parish, Ndogwa East, Kabale District.
St. Joseph's Buhara Seed Secondary School. I'm Sister Christine Muchunguzi, Holy Family Sisters, Buhara, Kabale Diocese.
Wow.
I work here as one of the administration and also the foundation body of this school. St. Joseph's Buhara Seed Secondary School, it was a Catholic founded school. It was founded or started in 1990 by the community headed or organized, helped by the parish leaders. Those are the priests, the Christians, because of the challenges that was being faced in the community around here. Yeah. The number has increased. The government have given us buildings. The runners are able to sit in the classrooms. As I said, we had only one block.
Yeah.
And the government gave us the necessary thing that we have to help the learners to study well. Classrooms, computers, we have a science laboratory. So we are very grateful to the government for what they have done so far to us.
My name is Natura Maria Praise, a student of Buhara Secondary School, acting as the General Secretary, and I'm in Form 4. This school favors all. If you are from a humble family, you can't manage to pay the school fees for the school fees. It is low, at least you can manage. That's the reason why this school, I have benefited such from this school. Then for the case of quality, in this Buhara Secondary School, really, it has made it because we have the ICT laboratory, we have the libraries. The teachers here, they are teaching us very well. They also help us in guidance and counseling.
My name is Sandy Silva. I'm the chairperson PTA for St. Joseph's Buhara Secondary School. This school is very much important as far as our community is concerned, because this is the only seed secondary school in the sub-county, and it is providing mixed education for both boys and girls. So it is providing education at a good standard, and it is helping our children to acquire education from a short distance without traveling long distances.
Amazina ganje baranyeta Tutembeyinidi, ndarugo mu village ya Kashaki kandi ishomereri riryo mu village yitu. Ishomero rya Buhareri niturisima nkitwe kutura naryo riratuyamba nkabuti nyonyine nte za zero grazing nindi hamate ninshomesa z'amabana agomate nigo gari kwera abana.
Previously the school had poor structures, but then now it has good structures. These structures are modern and they are accommodating our students. And this one has increased on the enrollment of students. The major challenge here is that much as the school was taken as a city school and is government aided, but we have few staff who are getting maybe who are on government payroll or paid by the government. So then the big number of staff is paid by parents, and parents pay very little money. So this very little money, of course, cannot sustain our teachers and the other workers well.
I call upon everyone, if you're there, like you feel like you should come, really, we really welcome you, because here we need a large number. We want us to also look like others, like those you see other schools. We also want to reach at that climax. Okay, we want to reach at that apex. We will be like others.
We are grateful. That one we have grateful what really the government have done to us. We have some challenge. The classrooms are not enough. The number increased when the government gave us structure. The number of students increased. We don't have enough classrooms.
So after the government gave you buildings, the enrollment became too high.
It became high, increases year after year.
Wow.
So we don't have enough classrooms for our learners. We are grateful to the government of Uganda, and we call upon that as our enrollment is increasing, if you can at least add give us some staff, it is a request. And also for the classrooms, have runners who don't, especially who don't have, those who are doing electives. So when they have electives, some they study in the compound under the trees. So it is our appeal that to take it to the government, a request to the government. We are grateful and thank you so much for visiting our school.
With me, I have the head teacher of St. Joseph's Buhara Seed Secondary School. Good evening, Madam.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. I'd like to have you here and would like to know who you are.
I am Grace Mukunde, the head teacher of Buhara Seed Secondary School. The school was started as a private school some years back. It operated as a day school with some section of private arrangement for hostel, where some students from far would be staying in the hostel. Then later on, in 2022, it was taken up by the government. Actually, the inauguration was on 22nd of March 2022. And that is how I came in as the head teacher of the school. It has been done, as you might have toured around. Structures were put up. We have classrooms, we have library, we have multi-purpose hall, we have science lab equipped with all equipment and apparatus. We have the library equipped with textbooks and all those study materials. We have ICT lab well equipped with the computers.
Thank you. So everyone out there watching us would love to know the enrollment before the government took over and and now as it took over in 2022.
Yeah, actually, what I had forgotten on the input by the government, they also gave us an irrigation scheme.
Irrigation
scheme project where we grow vegetables for the students throughout the year.
Wow.
It gets the water from down in the swamp and then push it over to the gardens. We have around 1.5 acres which was provided by the foundation body. So we plant vegetables throughout, even in the dry season, we plant vegetables. They have given us teachers on payroll. Teachers who were there were put on payroll. They got that chance to be government teachers. They were put on payroll. They keep on even adding, even non-teaching staff they give us, like the secretary, the bursar, the lab attendant, the librarian. All those are on government payroll. And they all, the new curriculum, they keep on sending us study materials every now and then. We are actually very happy with the government.
Then back to the enrollment.
Yeah, back to the enrollment. When I joined in, I am the first head teacher on government for the government school.
Yeah.
When I joined, the records show that the students were towards 400 there.
Yeah.
Both boys and girls. But now as I talk, we are 700 something. So the enrollment has increased very greatly. The performance has improved because we have facilities, we have everything, we have good teachers, qualified, and the performance is improving every now and then. And I attribute this increase in enrollment to the government input, like the facilities they have brought in. The parents now have the chance to educate their children from such a school that is even manageable. It is not expensive, it is near, it is around them. So the students do not see the need of going far to look for education. They come and study from here. So the enrollment increases every now and then.
So before we go any further, someone out there wants to know the fees structure of the school.
The fees structure is actually, you will be surprised and shocked. Because anyway, the government wants all the students to be day scholars. As a city school, as a USE, so it is 150 for food. It is just contribution for food. They contribute for food 150,000. But on the side, the parents organize themselves and put up some hostel. Some hostels, one for boys and one for girls, small, for a small number. So those ones in the boarding section, they pay 250,000.
Wow, that's good.
Yes. I'm really so grateful with the government. Because, some families, they would never afford to educate a child at all, especially above primary. Even in primary, by the way, some parents cannot afford at all. But bringing a project like this one, Buhara Seed Secondary School, the children have been able to educate their children. I have been telling them during parents meeting, PTA meetings, I've been telling them, you people from Buhara, you are so lucky. This is a God-given chance for you to educate the children. You have no reason as to why you should have a child who didn't go to school. It also gave a chance to the teachers who were not on payroll. There are so many teachers out there who are not on payroll, working on private, not being paid. They work, they are paid, very little, and even that little, they don't pay it to them. But when they got this chance, many of the teachers, almost everyone who was here, was put on government payroll. I am an example. I was given that because I was a deputy somewhere else, and I had done my interviews for headship, and when I passed through, I was given this school. It is almost near my home.
Kandi nekindi nitusima government ya Muzeyi Museveni okutuha ishomero heihi likatuha buhereza buli muntu weno buhereza na busimu mwebale munonga.
Remarks goes appreciation to the government of Uganda the government of Uganda for putting an initiative of starting seed schools. And our school has become one of the beneficiaries of these schools. So I thank the government very much for that support.
Yeah.
Because now our parents are very happy with the school.
So I thank the government really and continuing, to support us, coming to check on us, for giving us books, adding in more teachers, minding for the children welfare, that irrigation facility. It makes the children eat healthy because they eat greens throughout. And like other schools, when it is a dry season, they don't get greens. So we are really very appreciative of the government, what it is doing for us. However, we would request that if it was possible, they construct more classrooms, because as you have seen, the enrollment has increased.
Yeah.
But the classrooms which were constructed were for the then enrollment. Now, this classroom, these classrooms are not enough, because now, senior 1 up senior 4, we have a double stream. Yet only one classroom was constructed. We now have A level, arts and science. Yet they didn't construct for them. It was not there. So I would request the government, when you produce more children, you feel happy, okay? But then you struggle to feed them and look after them. So I would request the government, if it was possible, to give us more classrooms, improve the infrastructure. You can see the school, the fence is porous. Anytime thieves can come in. So if the government could fence its project, to protect it, to give it more security. Because as you know, electricity in Uganda, on and off, now thieves can take advantage. But the government, if it can come in and protect its own project by fencing it off, by protecting, adding in structures, protect what is there, we would be very grateful, like we are grateful, of course.